Welcome back, viewers. Fuck. Last week I didn't upload anything because I wanted to try something and it didn't fucking work at all. I decided to play this game because it was on sale. It's basically like a long-distance old car simulator kind of thing. And I recorded it for the purpose of trying to use a new editing software that was kind of promoted on Linus Tech Tips. Oh no, we're all the way back here. Fuck. Anyways. Oh, it's this way. Anyways, basically what happened is I recorded the video as kind of like a demonstration for the new editing, because, you know, when I edit my videos, unless I'm doing like those stupid skit shit that I do sometimes, I make the edits very simple. It's just cuts and sometimes music overlay and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be pretty easy to do that. But I found out that the game was even more not the game, sorry. The editing software was even more broken and shit than what was displayed in the video. Like, it wasn't sponsored or anything, but they were trying to showcase it. So of course they wouldn't be like everything's shitty. They did mention that there are some parts of the program that don't work properly. But when I did it, it was laggy, it was slow, sometimes the audio wasn't working at all. So I couldn't really edit anything off it, and I couldn't use the same footage because the whole thing that I was talking about the whole time is watch this, I'm putting this effect here and this here and do that. But yep, just back to iMovie. That software, it looks promising. Like, it looks like it could be a pretty well-performing software piece for editing stuff, but is not very good right now. It's in open beta, and it's broke. At least for me. Well, my luck with technology is not the best, but for me, it was very broke. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Oh, there's the keys. Anyways. So this game is Jalopy or Jalopy. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's literally, the title is literally old car. So you have an old, pretty much broken car, and you just drive across the country, and you drive around the Eastern Europe, and you just do your thing. See, I don't know how to actually select the route. Oh, there we go. No. Drive home. Is my job just to... What am I supposed to do? Like, I didn't figure this out properly. So I select that. And then what? I selected it. Do I flip the page? Anyways. So I'm just going to record from where I was. The first 20 minutes of my recording was me putting together the car, because you have to set it all up. So we're not starting from the beginning, we're just going to continue from the same point. Since I missed last week, I'm going to do 2 videos a day. There would be this thing. I'll just do like 5 to 10 minutes of this. And then 5 to 10 minutes, mostly uncut probably, because... it's a very boring game in general, because you're literally just driving, so that's a good opportunity to just talk. And the second video, I'll either do some more gameplay stuff, or do something, I don't know what. Flip page? Nope, alright, let's just go then. Alright, take hold of the wheel, and let's go. Alright, so, I guess we just have to keep checking the map. To get around the place. Yeah, so the software is called DaVinci Resolve 14. Since it's called 14, yes, there have been other versions. The current official version is 12. There's a studio and standard version. I was trying out the standard version because I'm not sure I'm not sure what you do to keep the other version, like... If I was to get the open beta studio, either I pay for it right there, or it's like a certain amount of time until you can't buy it. Like you have to actually buy it to use it. It's not that expensive. It's only like $300 US, 400, 500, somewhere around there. and Canada, but like I said, I don't really make videos. I cut up videos in software, and then I add my intro and outro, do a little bit of color grading, and that's about it. So really, I don't need a very good software unless I start doing like music videos and Launchpad stuff, like serious Launchpad stuff. Today I put a lot of progress into the song. I am not uploading it today. Well, it's not going to be uploaded this week. I will do it next week, and that will mean I will have 1 day before my deadline, because my deadline was I have to have it uploaded before I turn 15. So the next Monday, so next week, I will be 15, so that would have fit perfectly. I am practically done the song. I just need to EQ and mix it, and I have to add extra effects, add the drums. But the basic structure of the song, the backbone, like both of the chorus / drops are there, both of the verses are there. It's a pretty simple format. It basically just goes intro, verse, drop, build down, verse 2, drop, and then end. So it's a simple enough piece that there isn't much more to do. I just need some people's opinions on what to change those things, mix it up, and then upload the final version to SoundCloud. Currently I've made the draft or preview public. It's not really a preview because it's the full song. It's not finished, so it's called a draft. What else? I've made some like official icons for my music stuff on my SoundCloud. You'll notice that all the songs now have actual images. So Wind Waker in Northern Lights, they had like pictures, but now I've put a template to it. Which, if I'm being completely honest, I kind of stole it from Smiles, the EDM artist Smiles creative template. But I mean, I didn't have any other better ideas. Just having like an outline and then have an image behind it kind of thing. I like that idea because that means I can keep it pretty constant for each song. So I did that. My mashup, it still has its own custom image because it's not technically my song. It's my remix, but it's not my songs. Those two songs are other people's songs. Yeah. Maybe I should check where I'm going. Maybe I should stop in the middle of the road. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Alright, is this going to show me any progress on the route? Why do the pins keep disappearing? I'm not a fan of that. I don't know where I'm going. Drive home. Oh, there we go. The pins are finally here. I don't see any progress changes or anything. I don't know how to get from here to here. I guess we'll just keep going straight. Cool. Yeah. I like the style of this game because it has kind of like an old style because there's the texture mapping is pretty basic. You can see there's a tiny bit of grain over there, but it's actually static. It's not actually mapped onto the object. It's an overlay. Same with the guy's jacket at the beginning. You can see that right here. The guy's jacket, the texture's actually stuck on statically in kind of like the world in the level atmosphere. And then if you look around, it actually moves, and that's weird. But it has that kind of weird tech on graphically on everything. Just open the door in the middle of the thing. But what I do like is that it has a very simple mapping. So a lot of the things have practically, or they're even with this small amount of grain, like this film grain kind of thing on the texture mapping, it's pretty solid. Most of the things are just solid shapes, and you can see they're not using anything round. They're all angular. Everything's angular, and I like that because that means that they actually put a lot of thought into giving it that style. Because no, this isn't an old game. Oh shit! Fuck you, man. This isn't an old game. I should check the damage. Let's pull over. It's not a very old game, so they could have done, like this typical modern style, but they decided to make it kind of indie stylized. Not too much damage on here. Whoa. I didn't do that. What? Oh, this didn't happen last time. We're out of gas. Oh, shit. I'm kind of stuck. Alright, we might have to pick up the book and go back. Pick up the book, drive home. Because we can't do anything on an empty canister, and I'm actually stuck in here. Rightio. Let's do that. Or not.